Good evening and welcome to Brewster Park in Enniskillen for this, the Ulster Under-20 Tier 2 final between Fermanagh and Down. The players are out on the field and they will be playing for the Leo Murphy Cup, which will be presented by the Ulster GAA President Ciarán McLaughlin this evening. Beautiful evening here in Enniskillen. Conditions ideal for this encounter, and I'm delighted to say I'm joined on co-commentary this evening by Niall McElroy from the Temple Maguires Club. Niall, you're very welcome to Fermanagh GAA TV, and an interesting game ahead and one we're both looking forward to.
Yeah, we definitely are, Jet. I suppose it's a new competition this year, so we'll be very interested to see how it goes. I suppose from a Fermanagh point of view, it's good to be in an Ulster final, and on our home ground here in Brewster Park. Hopefully the lads can give a good account of themselves tonight and we can see a Fermanagh victory in the end up.
Yeah, and I suppose both teams come into it on the back of, Down in particular, a very tough group that they were involved in. Fermanagh pretty competitive in the group that they were in, but didn't manage to get a victory. But that victory over Antrim will place them in good stead coming into this final.
It definitely will, and look, they were probably slow to start in their group. They finished the group with a very good performance against Cavan and were quite unlucky not to win that match. They then moved on to have a knockout game against Antrim, and they came through that well. And I suppose that game actually could be, an advantage for Fermanagh, because Down haven't had a group game or a competitive game since the 3rd of April. Fermanagh played Cavan the week after and then played Antrim as well. So hopefully those two games in between times will stand to Fermanagh. Yeah,
well, we get a quick look at the teams before our Ron Navane. The Fermanagh team will line out with Shane Mulligan in goals, a full back line of Cal McInnesby, Sean McCarran and Adam Callaghan. Half back line of Jimmy McCaffrey. Jarlath Flanagan, where number 18 comes in place of number 6 Liam McHenry, and Caelan Brennan completes that half back line. Middle of the field is Lanty Feely and Louis Donnelly. Half forward line of Keelan Fitzpatrick, Cian O'Brien and Dermot Owens, and a full forward line of Matty McDermott, Sean Conlon and Jack Quinlan from Timor Shamrocks. As for Down, well, they will line out with Niall Rice in goals, Matthew Murray, Finn Murdoch and Mark McSwiggan, Dan Rafferty, Cian Cunningham and David Ruddy is the half back line, Tom McCarroll and Stennan Carr the middle of the field, Ryan Quinn, Jimmy Dorn, Nathan Rogers in the half forward line, and Donald Scullion, Emmett Rogers and Donald Milligan in the full forward line. And now we'll pause for our anthem, Ron Navane. That's the voice of Eleanor McGrath singing a Ron Navane here in Brewster Park this evening. So quickly went through the Down team there. Donald Milligan will wear number 23 and he comes in for Roland Kelly. And the information I'm getting, Niall, is that it's probably a much changed team from the Down team that played, for example, they played Monaghan, and I've been informed that there's maybe 6-7 changes since that evening, so quite a considerable change to their setup.
Yeah, I suppose that could always be a possibility. I suppose the question when these tiered competitions came in was whether or not teams would fully go for them. And like I say, there was obviously a gap of a month between competitive games, so maybe a lot's happened in between times. Lads probably went back to their clubs and whatnot, so look, to see a change is not a surprise, but I suppose Fermanagh have kept that consistency after having the 2 games in between Down's last game, so maybe that's probably why they have a more consistent edit tonight.
No love lost in the middle of the field there between Louis Donnelly and Stennan Carr. We could be in for a feisty enough encounter based on that meeting and greeting. As our referee, last piece of housekeeping is our referee Ryan Walsh from Donegal. On the line is Mark Loughran from Tyrone, Neil McEwen from Armagh also on the line, and the sideline official is Thomas Devlin from Derry. And down come forward, looking for the first score, but Carr is dispossessed, and Fermanagh come forward now in the shape there of Keelan Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick looks up, plenty of space in front of him. Good ball fed down, looked like a foul there, yeah. Referee agrees that Matty McDermott has been fouled, and looking to take it quickly is Cian O'Brien. Good ball forward, looking for Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick in a little bit of space, 13 metres out, gives it inside, looking there for McDermott. McDermott does well. He was excellent in the game against Antrim, still manages to retain possession, gets it back to Quinlan. Quinlan gives it out and picked up there on that occasion by Jeremy Owens. Jeremy Owens gives it through. Opportunity still for Flanagan. Ball is, however, turned over and dispossessed, and down come out with 2 turnovers, one on the other side.
Yeah, Ryan Watch is going to let this game go by looks things, Jeff, because I thought there was a couple of frees there early on, he didn't give them.
Fermanagh tried to filter back, sweeper dropping in there. Looked like Jack Quinlan, but the ball has been fetched by Emmett Rogers. Rogers does well, twists, turns, still going. Did he overcarry? Referee says yes, indeed he did overcarry. Referee right up with play.
Yeah, correct call, but there's a lot of good defensive play by Fermanagh. There's a lot of men back.
So Fermanagh take the kick quickly. It's with Keelan Fitzpatrick, gives it out there to Cian O'Brien. Young man from the Devonish St Mary's club feeds it forward. Not a good ball on that occasion. The sweeper was in place. That was David Ruddy, and he cleans that one up very easily. So both teams just settling down into this game. Both sides have been turned over on 2 attacks each. As down come forward again with Cian Cunningham. Cunningham from the Burn club, still in possession, 45 metres out. Surveys absence, a bit more composure in this build-up from the men from the Mourns. Carr from Clonduff lays it out now to Dan Rafferty, also from the Clonduff club. Rafferty, 45 metres out from Anna Every bar 2 players behind the ball as Tom McCarroll comes forward. McCarroll looking to see what his options are, gives it short, ball through the hands. Man who's involved at the start of this move was Cian Cunningham. Ball goes to ground. Down managed to retain possession. Over the far side of the field it goes. This will have to be recycled. Looking for it in the middle is Carr, but Down have elected to give it further out the field, and eventually it'll come the whole way back to the full back. That's Finn Murdoch from the Rostraver club. Murdoch comes striding forward, 45 metres out, being held there by Sean Conlon. Conlon does well, puts the pressure on. Murdoch is forced back. That's good play by Sean Conlon on that occasion.
Yeah, he worked hard. He came back to defend. The next thing his man got onto the ball and he had to get back across again, but a very good play by Sean Conlon, leading by example, the Fermanagh captain.
Ball in the hands of Nathan Rogers. Down have held the ball for a minute and a half here as part of this attack, but the ball kicked away again. So a game of turnovers so far. Good
patient play by Fermanagh. You know, they're Down got a bit bored there. They kicked the ball in and Fermanagh have it back.
Louis Donnelly, 6'2" from the Ederney club, gives it back to Caelan Brennan. Brennan does well, takes on his man, crouches into the 45 metre line. Ball fed forward, picked up on that occasion by Matty McDermott. Ambitious effort from McDermott. The umpires consult. I think they like the look of this one. That's a wonderful score from Matty McDermott. I wasn't at the Antrim game, but I heard he played really, really well, and he's brought that stylish start into the beginning of this game. That's a fantastic score.
He's been a threat since the very beginning. There's been a number of 2 or 3 balls have run into him there, and he's a real threat, really accurate kicker of the ball, and a fantastic score to get Fermanagh's first of the night.
You might not have backed him from that sort of angle, but that shows you the accuracy and the class of Matty McDermott, and he puts Fermanagh 1 in front here. Beautiful evening here in Brewster Park. Not an air, not a breeze, no rain as such either. So ideal conditions for this under 20 tier 2 final. As Down come forward, ball fed inside, but that ball goes to the left hand side as we look out and causes no problems to the Down or to the Fermanagh keeper. That's Shane Mulligan. The wide was from Dan Rafferty. So Fermanagh have settled in well.
They have, and just that time there, there's probably left too much of a gap there for the man to get a shot in. He was unlucky for himself, but Fermanagh probably need to push out a wee bit on those kicks.
Jarlath Flanagan goes to ground but manages to retain possession, gets it back to Lanty Feely, one of the 2 Devonish men on this Fermanagh side this evening. In possession is Caelan Brennan from Kinawley over on the far side of the field. Terrace side. Back inside it comes to Louis Donnelly. Donnelly looks up. Has Jarlath Flanagan, his midfield partner, looking for possession. The Derry-Gonley Harpsman gathers it, looks up, movement inside, but not utilised on this occasion. Ball comes back to Jamie McCaffrey. McCaffrey from Newton Butler gives it back. Picked up by Jack Quinlan. Quinlan playing that sweeping role, but it came forward, and well, that's smart from Jamie McCaffrey there. The mark was on just about the 20 or 25 metres that it's has to carry, but he forces this, and he wasn't really composed at all when he put his kick away. But Fermanagh have managed to retain possession. Referee looks closely at that one. The ball has been stripped from the Fermanagh man, and the free will go the way of the down man. But Jamie McCaffrey just did not look composed. He reminded me of Pierce Lafferty the other day, the down centre half back, and that mark that he took against Armagh.
Yeah, he probably wasn't expecting to get himself in a position like that, and I suppose nowadays with the mark it's almost a case of like a free taker being on the ball, and I suppose Jimmy might be a man that hits free kicks, so I suppose maybe he just wasn't confident or hasn't much experience of doing that.
Ball fed inside. The sweeper has been passed over on this occasion, and well, it's good defending. Again, going back in there was Jack Quinlan, done really, really well and forced the turnover.
He's an intelligent sweeper in there. He did well to double up.
Coming forward now is the aforementioned Jamie McCaffrey. Gives it to Sean McCarn, one of the two Ederney men. Gives it to his club colleague. That's Louis Donnelly. Gives it to Cian O'Brien. O'Brien feeds it in. Long ball, but not a lot of accuracy in that one from Cian O'Brien. And it goes to the left-hand side and goes wide. One wide apiece, but Fermanagh lead 1 point to no score. We've played 6.5 minutes here. And
I suppose, look, Fermanagh has that option. They can go the quick ball into Matty McDermott or Sean Conlon's there as well. So, look, it's good to be able to mix it up.
Short kick taken, and Down are able to get their hands on it from that short kick. Tom McCarroll from Carryduff. McCarroll been faced up there by the hard-working Matty McDermott, but manages to move the ball forward, and Down in the famous red and black jersey come forward with Dan Rafferty. Rafferty gives it inside. Down retain possession. Fermanagh put everybody behind the ball bar one player at this juncture. Back it comes to Rafferty again. He was the man that registered the wide a few moments ago. Has possession, gives it to his fullback. That's Finn Murdoch, a famous Down name, of course, from the Rostravar club. Gives it to David Ruddy. Ruddy to Jamie Doran. Doran, great burst of pace from Doran. Still Doran going. Still Doran. The referee allows him to play to continue. Fermanagh gather around have done well. Surely there's over carrying there. No, referee says play can continue. And Cian Cunningham comes bursting in. Cunningham shot his fisted attempt goes over the bar. Thought there was a wee bit of over carrying on that occasion, maybe on one or two occasions.
Yeah, there definitely was. I think Jimmy Doran showed his class there. He's the major threat for them in the forward line. He's an Ulster Championship winner from last year, and he took on the Fermanagh defence. And look, there was definitely stages there where he took too many steps, but I think maybe the fact that there's hands on, maybe Ryan Walsh let him away with it, but he was lucky. 1 point apiece. Long kick out from Shea Mulligan. Out it goes towards Conlon. Conlon flicks it down intelligently to Caelan Brennan. A little bit of space now to operate in for Matty McDermott. Not the best ball in the world. It wasn't the down the side of him. It should have been to the outside of him. Caelan Brennan's actually had a good start to the game, but that was just a poor final pass from him on that occasion.
So Down come forward again. Ball in the hands of the centre half back. The point scorer a moment ago. Cian Cunningham bounces off his foot. Well, that looked a foul on that occasion. Well, I'm not so sure about that one now.
There's definitely a free there, you would have thought now.
Yeah.
But like I say, there's definitely stages there where he's letting the game go. But
yeah, and it's good to see that, but I mean...
Not occasionally. Sometimes it doesn't matter what happens, you have to blow the free when it's there to be blown.
Yeah, Tom McCarroll comes forward for the Mourne men. Still in possession there is Ryan Quinn from Anreach. Still coming in possession, ball laid off through the hands. It goes again. Opportunity for, well, it was Ryan Quinn that got the end of that. I think it was Jamie Doran that done the hard work and laid it off to Ryan Quinn.
Yeah, that's just again the threat of Jamie Doran there. He set up a final assist for the 2 points that Down have got here, and he's definitely a major threat.
I'll ask you to keep an eye and see who's man marking. I presume
Cal McInnesby's usually the man marker, and he's on him again here tonight. So. He's a big job on his hands here.
Certainly has. That's a great booming kick there from Shane Mulligan, I have to say. But again, the Down men have the numbers there and have won it there with Dan Rafferty. Down have come more and more into the game this past 3 or 4 minutes now.
Definitely. It's their experienced players up the middle. They're the team last year. They're full-back, centre-back, midfielder, centre-half forward who've been sort of leading the way here.
That's the voice of Niall McElroy from the Temple Maguire's club, with us here on Fermanagh GAA TV as Cian Cunningham comes again. He's got the opening point for down, but this time it goes to the right hand side and goes wide, second wide of the contest.
Yeah, he's one of these boys that has an Ulster Championship medal from last year, so he's going for a unique double this year of winning the B Championship, but he's powering through there. Finn Murdoch from full back powering through as well, so Fermanagh's got to keep an eye on that.
Yeah, well, they need to get their hands on a kick out, down, have a full press on, making it very difficult. Fermanagh have plenty of numbers in the full back line, but they're not prepared to use it. They're going long, and that's a great booming kick again. Goes into the hands of Louis Donnelly. Donnelly in possession, bounces the ball, gets away from him, but retrieves the situation. Gets it back to Jack Quinlan. Quinlan needs support, has it there from Donnelly. Donnelly with the socks pulled up round the knees. Not too often you see that nowadays. Over the far side of the field it goes. An opportunity threaded inside to Dermot Owens. Owens, well, the ball goes to ground and Lanty Feely, and Dermot Owens to mix that one up, so that and he's been turned over.
He's trying to take too much maybe out of it. Sometimes moving the ball quicker is better for you, but he tried to under the tackle and he lost it. Got it, has it back for a play.
Done really, really well. Worked hard and got it back. Ball in the hands now of Cal McAnespy. McAnespy to Cian O'Brien. O'Brien, long ball in again, looking for the big full forward there, Sean Conlon, and Conlon done really, really well. Took his mark, fetched it out of the clouds, took his mark, and will steady down now on the 20-metre line, and will hope that his resulting shot will go over the bar and will bring the sides level. Conlon's shot goes in, looks good, and it is good. Sides are level, fine mark.
Great kick pass in, a great catch, and we talked about already about the threat that Fermanagh have, both going in low to McDermott and going high to Conlon, and he's a great option in there.
Yeah, we just seen that one on the replay there. There's a terrific take from Sean Conlon, all credit to him, and he finished it with some style. So sides level, 12 minutes played here. Space for the down man, Adam Callahan, trying to hold up the attack. Ball's dropping in short. Keeper watches it all the way. Ooh, it's a hefty challenge on the goalkeeper there, and Shane Mulligan's not pleased with that challenge.
There's that man Cian Cunningham again coming up centre half back. He got in behind Fermanagh, just about spotted him, but they're going to have to give a very close eye on him charging in there.
Yeah, we'll see it. Well, the keeper had it under control.
Yes,
that was a dangerous tackle against the
chest,
post. Yeah. Referee gives a little tick to Cian Cunningham. And meanwhile, Shane Mulligan, sun in his eyes. It's not a bad complaint on an April evening, but I'm sure he could do without it as well.
Yeah, it's good to see him back. He had injury problems earlier on in the year, but it's good to see him back.
Yeah, Conal Maguire from Devonish stood in earlier in the year, but Shane Mulligan is back now as Fermanagh come forward again with Sean McCarn. Flicks it off there to Charlotte Flanagan. Flanagan surely have a go at the post. Can he finish? Goes to the left hand side. Goes wide. It's 2 wides apiece and it's 2 points apiece. And we've played 13 minutes exactly.
Probably look, it has been an even enough contest, to be fair to both teams. They're both going at it, which is good to see. And a couple of wides, yes, but I suppose that's men settling into the game. So
short kick. Down are getting all their kick outs away. Short, even though Fermanagh are trying to press, but I suppose when you're playing a sweeper and you're always going to be a man down, and if you have a keeper and a couple of defenders that are willing to make the right movement, you're going to get your kick out away.
Yeah, and if the keeper comes out with the ball quick, he definitely will get it away.
Jimmy Dorn injects a bit of pace, but well defended on that occasion by Dermot Owens. Done well, held the down attack up as the referee has indicated that there's a free.
Yeah, Jimmy Dorn
earlier.
He's been pulled off the ball there. It was noticed by Ryan Walsh.
And now the referee is going to have a chat with Cal McAnespy.
This is unfortunate for him too, because he's trying to man mark Jimmy Dorn. Looks like he's going to get a yellow card here. Yeah. Mark Loughran is the linesman over on that far side in helping out his referee. It must have been blocking him off. It's a black.
Is that a black card, is it? Yeah. Well, that's a big blow to Fermanagh. The main man marker, Cal McAnespy, black carded in the 14th minute. So 10 minutes now in the sin bin. Well, he's protesting his innocence to his management team down below us. Maurice McLaughlin down there as that ball is fired in and it's gone to the left hand side and gone wide. I think
Fermanagh's bringing Dermot Owens back here now into the defence to pick up Jimmy Dorn.
Yeah, Morris McLaughlin, bit of head scratching to do down there.
Yeah, he's going to have to rearrange things. I think Sean Collins coming out to wing half forward here to fill in for Dermot Owens, go back into the defence. So it'll just be one man up front for the time being.
Shane Mulligan will definitely be going long now because the numbers aren't in there, and Fermanagh have won themselves a free. Thought about kicking it early. Likes to go short. Well, Fermanagh need to be smart now and hold possession as much as they can, but Dermot Owens, strong, purposeful run there by Owens. Could be a mark, but no, it's gone in the hands of Keelan Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick, he was always on about taking on his man, and that's a brilliant effort from Keelan Fitzpatrick. As soon as he got that ball, Niall, he had only one thing in his mind, and that was to get a yard of space and get a shot away, and he delivered in some style.
He's a really, really talented player. He's one of the most skillful players in that Fermanagh team. Can shoot from both feet, and like you say, really, really confident. He came back onto his right foot there with a brilliant score.
Yeah, it's a really, really good score, and particularly when Fermanagh are down to 14 men. Kick out. It's been taken quickly down the far side of the field. It goes down, looking for an immediate response in the shape of Tom McCarroll. McCarroll gives it inside to Jamie Dorn. Dorn won't have the attention of Cal McAnespy for 10 minutes or so. Ball in the hands of Senan Carr. Carr spreads it over the far side. Back inside it goes to Jamie Dorn. Fermanagh have everybody behind the ball. As Dorn comes forward again. Dorn has a shot to nothing because the referee's hand goes up toward the advantage. It'll be interesting to see where this advantage is taken from, because the offence was committed outside the 45-metre line, but I think it's going to be a lot closer.
It seems to be, yeah. It seems to be just inside it there, which should be give down a much better. No, he's coming back out again, has he?
Yeah, well, I see the linesman indicating, so that's good work by the officials, indicating exactly where the free was taken from.
Neil McGeown here on the line from Armagh.
Yeah. An Armagh man, a Donegal man, and a Tyrone man, and a Derry man are our officials here tonight.
A great mix.
Great mix, indeed. As Senan Carr from Clonduff, wearing the number 9 shirt, with the left foot. Ooh, screws off the edge of his boot. And, well, foul in there. Louis Donnelly was going for it, lost it in the sun, I think, and got a wee nudge in the back as well. So I'm sure he was delighted to hear the referee's whistle there.
I'd be happy enough, yeah.
Fermanagh going long with that one, and the ball is well gathered on that occasion by Jamie McCaffrey. Done really well. McCaffrey needs support. Has it there in the shape of Jack Quinlan. I'm really impressed by Jack Quinlan in these opening 17 minutes. He's worked really, really hard, has done a sweep and roll really well, and has also came forward whenever he had the opportunity, and here he is on the ball again. 45 metres out. Slips, goes to ground, retrieves possession. Still Quinlan. Hand goes up. A shot to nothing here for Jack, but he's a good distance out. Stead lays it off to Caelan Brennan. Good movement there from Charlie Flanagan. Makes himself an option. Crossfield will come to Sean McCarn. Big Ederney man. Gathers it. Looks up. Conlon made the move inside, but I think Fermanagh will be well advised to retain possession for as long as they can. Cian O'Brien lays it back there to Charlie Flanagan.
I suppose during this black yard period, if Fermanagh can keep down from scoring, it'll be a big plus. They've already got 1 point themselves during this period.
Yeah, retaining possession is really, really important for them. This is a very strong run from McCarn. Lays it off there. Still the opportunity for Caelan Brennan. Lays it back. There's intelligence about this football, I have to say, from Fermanagh. Not rushing, not panicking. As the ball is picked up again by Charlie Flanagan. Thomas Tracy down there, of course, as well. The Devonish man in possession, and Thomas, one of the backroom team. Jamie McCaffrey kicks it in. Not a good ball by McCaffrey, but doing really well on that occasion was Dermot Owens. Owens gets the shot away, but Owens' shot is blocked down, and now the red and black jerseys will try to break very, very quickly. Fermanagh have 4 or 5 players ahead of the ball, so they'll need to filter back quickly. Ball fed down. Mark will be called there by Emmett Rogers.
I think Fermanagh will be disappointed with that attack. You know, they were composed in the ball, and it's almost a case that they got bored playing it around, and next thing they forced a kick maybe for the sake of it. You know, probably wasn't really on, and it could be costly.
Ball fed in long from Emmett Rogers. That's a fine effort from the Breeda man, and over the bar it goes. Sides level for the 3rd time in this contest. 3 points apiece.
Looks a very good strike from out there. You know, but Fermanagh, I think we're disappointed with that score in particular, but they have a chance here now to regain possession.
Kick out from Shane Mulligan from the Irvinstown club. 2 Irvinstown men in the team as well. Brilliant take from Conlon. Really impressive bit of feeling from Sean Conlon. Not the first time we've seen that this evening, and probably won't be the last.
No, and it's a great thing. You look out there, 3 big men the Fermanagh had out there: Jarlath Flanagan, Sean Conlon, and
ball fed forward again. Another opportunity for Fermanagh, and it goes. Comes off the down man, did it? No, the umpire must be troubled by midges up there. You see, is the hood up?
They both do. But no, I would just say that Fermanagh were fit to put the ball out there. The 3 big men: Jarlath Flanagan, Louis Donnelly, and Sean Conlon, with Sean Conlon taking the ball. So look, they have that option to go short, but also the big men out there in the middle that compete for ball too.
So 6 of the 10 minutes have elapsed for the black card that Cal McAnespie picked up, and the sides are level. Fermanagh have conceded 1 point in that black card period and have scored 1. So Morris McLaughlin will be happy enough for that. Aidan McElroy as well, part of the backroom team down there, as Jamie Dorn comes forging forward again. Referee allows play to continue, and Fermanagh have turned this ball over again. Dorn not happy with that decision by the referee, but I suppose they know what way he's playing it at this stage.
I think they're starting to read him really well now. They know he's going to take on. He probably takes too much out of the ball. So look, if they can just set it off him a little bit and then just when he's ready to solo the ball, get in on top of him. I think they did that really well that time.
So Fermanagh retain possession with Caelan Brennan. Brennan gives it over there, the far side, picked up by the hard-working Jack Quinlan. Back it comes to the Canolly man. Back to Quinlan. They'll keep ball between the Derry Lynn man and the Canolly man and the Timor man there. Eventually it comes to Jarlath Flanagan. Flanagan gives it over. It's back to Caelan Brennan. Brennan forced it again. Too long and too high and inaccurate, and now Fermanagh have to filter back very quickly because Down will look to counter with Cian Cunningham. Cunningham gets it away to Matthew Murray. Murray from the T Connacht club lays it off there to Rafferty. That diagonal ball, oh brilliant bit of fetch in there. Was that the full back?
Sean McKeown, top class play. Funny, Dorn's went in full forward on him there now, and he's on him and has a mighty catch.
Yeah, really impressed with him in these opening 22 minutes as well. Fermanagh force it long again. This time good movement. That looks like a foul. Yeah. Referee says that Matty McDermott, who was out in front, was fouled by Mark McSwiggan. And Fermanagh will be in no rush to take this, and I'm not sure who takes the kicks, but Shane Mulligan might fancy it, would he?
No, I don't think so. I think Matty can have a go himself, or Cian O'Brien would usually be on the freeze, but really good diagonal ball in there, just into the space. That's the type of kick you want to see rather than waiting to kick it when they've got so many men back. This is quite
early ball into space.
Quite a distance out for a kick. Just
so I thought maybe put it on the ground, and
there's no real interest in anybody going short from here. No. Things. He needs a bit of movement there.
Well, Matty McDermott, he scored 1 point so far in this game. It was the opening score of the game. He has the accuracy, but he just doesn't have the distance, and that's what we feared. It was going to be a tough kick with the angle and whatever.
He probably needed somebody to play 1-2 and get within inside his range.
So now Down have the opportunity to counter. This will be the last play before Cal McAnespie can come back onto the field of play. And the Down men with Dolan Milligan come forward. This time a shot from distance. And I like the look of this one, but it's gone to the right and gone wide. So 3 wides apiece, 3 points apiece. And Cal McAnespie should be on the field of play very, very shortly. 1 more minute, I believe.
Decent strike there, but just tail wide and end up. But like I say, if Fermanagh can go even here after 1 point apiece, I think it is, from the black yard, they'll take that.
They have this overload here on this far side of the field again. Up goes Conlon, break ball there. Jarlath Flanagan was competing for the break, but it's been picked up by Nathan Rogers from Kilcoo. Rogers close to the sideline, threads a good ball inside. Picked up on this occasion by Donald Scullion. Scullion lays an intelligent ball off, and Down surely have a chance to put them 1 in front. Yeah, in it goes. Fine score, over the bar it goes, and Down lead by 1.
Yeah, good strike there from Tom McCarroll, and I think Down probably moved the ball really quickly there. Both men, they got the ball, moved it on quickly, and provided the opportunity for Tom McCarroll to come charging down the middle to kick a fine point.
Yeah, so Down go 1 in front. 24.5 minutes played, and Cal McAnespie makes his way back onto the field of play. Mulligan looking for the short, gets it out to McCarn. There's a severe press on him there, but he done well. Gives it to the man who rescued him again was Quinlan. He's been very, very good.
He's a really, really intelligent player, Jack Quinlan. He knows where to be in that sweeper role, which is very important. And I suppose, like any sweeper, when he gets on the ball, he always uses it very wisely, and he's had a great start to this game.
Sean McCarn comes forward for Fermanagh. One or two of them midges that are troubling the umpires or troubling me in here in the commentary box as well.
Starting to filter in here, is right, Jed?
Yeah, we'll have to talk a bit louder to
scare them off.
Yeah, as Jack Quinlan comes forward again. He's covered nearly every blade of grass in Brewster Park here, and we've only played 25 minutes. The ball in the hands of Lanty Feely. Feely lays it off there now to Louis Donnelly. Donnelly, back it comes to Dermot Owens. Owens, 45 metres out, looks up, goes for the long ball in again, but not a good ball from Dermot Owens. And I know why they're kicking the ball long and they're looking for Conlon, but he needs a better ball than that.
He does, and look, I wouldn't mind if it was maybe 1v1, but I suppose when there's extra cover in there now, you have to be extremely careful with your kicks, or else you're going to give away possession. And man, I've done that at least 3 times maybe in the last 3 or 4 attacks.
If it's a quick counter attack, you can see maybe kick it long, kick it early, but that's good defensive play. That looks like he's gone out. Well, Cal McAnasby doing great battling there, but to be fair to Senan Carr, he's done really, really well. Referee still allowing play to continue. That's a great bit of battling by both teams. Close to the sideline, and the referee, I'm not sure what he's indicating. Throw ball, is
that a play the ball to yourself foul, is it?
I'll let you work that one out.
That hand signal is something I don't see too often now, but I think possibly maybe he try and solo the ball and play it himself.
Fermanagh caught in 2 minds there as to who to give the ball away. Oh, that's a tough challenge there on Donald Scullion.
I think it was accidental though. Yeah, in the same.
No malice in it, but it was just the way Donald Scullion went down to get that ball. It's one of them that you jar your neck.
He was brave going for it because he knew probably what was coming, but he went for it anyway.
It was a poor ball, to be honest, from not sure who took the free down here.
Yeah, from what I've been sloppy now in the last number of possessions, they've been a wee bit sloppy at it. I suppose the game's coming towards half time, but just want to make sure they don't give away any costly scores now and get into the break.
Well, it's good to see Donald Scullion from Clonabana in Banbridge Club back on the field of play. He has to go off for this new rule for 30 seconds, I suppose, as Louis Donnelly contests for it, gets his hand on it, but it'll be picked up by the hard-working Dan Rafferty. Rafferty gives it to Cian Cunningham. Cunningham spreads the play to McCarl. Back it goes to Cunningham. Cunningham surveys his options. Flicks it over the far side of the field. Ball picked up by Nathan Rogers.
He's getting on plenty of ball here now too, the last number of minutes.
Rogers, 45 metres out, fisted forward. Well held on that occasion. Looks like a free there on Emmett Rogers. Rogers gets the shot away. This will be brought back if it goes wide. It goes wide, and it has been brought back, and lively there as well. Good. He came to life, did Rogers, when he got inside that scoring zone.
You can see that if Fermanagh didn't want him to get the shot on, it's just a wee tug of the jersey, but he looks a threat in there. Same as Dorn, Nathan Rogers there. They're nifty wee players in there when they get into that area. They're quick, so I suppose you have to be careful not to foul, but also trying to stay with them as well. So it's not easy.
Yeah. So Emmett Rogers has handed the ball over there to.
It's Nathan Rogers, is it? No, it's Jimmy Dorn.
It's Jimmy Dorn.
Numbers in the down jersey are not easy to read.
Certainly not. But it's Jimmy Dorn. I think you got it spot on. He's the man who will take the free. This is a chance to put his side 2 up as we approach half time here in Brewster Park. Kicks it over the bar at Sales. Good score from Jimmy Dorn. That's his first of the evening. I suppose it's just reward for his efforts.
Yeah, a good soccer player. He plays with Glenavon in the Irish League, so he's an intelligent player. You can see that. He's got a lot of pace, and he's clearly very accurate too. Down have hit the last 3 scores. Concern for Fermanagh? Definitely is, but I suppose, look, as long as concede no more before half time, that's the main thing. It's a 2-point game, wouldn't be the worst situation, but I suppose if they get one more here before the break, it'll be a big plus.
Substitute warming up down below us. That's Liam McHenry from Timor. Looks like he's going down to the field of play. Ball fed forward, good ball. The mark will be called there by Cal McAnasby. Takes it quickly. Oh, not a good ball again by McAnasby. And Well, that's not the kind of opportunity you want to be presenting down at this stage of the game. You want to keep it tight and compact.
I think it's a case of a man winning the mark there again and just a wee bit unsure about what to do next.
Yeah, but then play on if you're not sure,
yeah.
you know. Cunningham feeds it in. Dangerous looking ball. Well defended again on that occasion by Sean McCarn. But him and his goalkeeper, they tidy up matters. There's 1 minute of additional time, I'm hearing.
Great kick pass there by Jack Quinlan to Matty McDermott here.
Yeah, and McDermott has a bit of space to operate in, but there's plenty of red and black jerseys when he looks up. Ball fed forward over the far side. Still down half the numbers over there. That looked like a foul again, but referee says no.
I thought there's a wee free there now.
Yeah. Well, down come forward again. 2 substitutions down there. Michael Burns and Liam McHenry getting ready to enter the field of play. But I presume it'll be the start of the second half now. As down comes brilliant tackle. Super by Jamie McCaffrey, and the referee for this evening, Ryan Walsh, calls for the ball. The Leo Murphy Cup final, that is the Ulster GAA Under 20 Tier 2 final here in Brewster Park, has drawn to a close. The half-time whistle has sounded, and it's the men from the Mourns that lead on a scoreline of 5 points to 3. It was 3 points to 2 in favour of Fermanagh in the 15th minute, and then we had that black card just immediately before that for Cal McAnespy. Fermanagh haven't scored since. Down have hit 3, and they are in the ascendancy.
I think, look, that wee bit more composure from down in the second half of that first half there was probably what got them ahead. Fermanagh did have some good attacking play early on, first 15 minutes especially, but then, like we said a number of times, they started to force the kick and they sort of let themselves down with their attacking play after having a good start. Obviously, Sean Collins is a big threat inside there. Probably think they'd have to kick into him maybe when it's not on. So, if they can tidy that up in the second half, this game's still well within reach. It's only one score in it, really. But just Down's forward play there in the tail end of that half probably deservedly give them a 2-point lead at the break.
Yeah, well, if you're going into the Fermanagh dressing room at half time and you're playing Conlon in a full forward, you want to utilise him, but is that a problem then that you're advising them, the rest of the players, to kick it long into him, and when there's so many down players back there, it's not working?
It depends, like you mentioned earlier, Jet, how quickly you can get it in.
Yeah.
Look, there's no doubt Fermanagh we get men back there and are defending very well, and when you're trying to attack, then it gives Down a chance to get bodies back, so they probably just have to then stop and pass the ball around and try and get men to break through on hand passes. Look, there is opportunities there. Like Matty McDermott won a couple of balls there when the ball is kicked early, but sometimes when you're playing so many men back, it is quite difficult then to get a kick pass from so far back, so far up the pitch. So you're in between two there, and it's still a big option there. You've seen the threat, he got his mark there, so look, you wouldn't abandon it as such yet. He's obviously an option there coming out around the middle for kick-outs as well, but look, if they can mix it up again, if they can be a wee bit more composed in the ball, the scores will come, because there's no doubt there are gaps there. When they give Down the opportunity to get back, Down get plenty of men back and they can close it off, but I think there's still plenty of opportunities for the early ball there, but maybe just not as long and direct into Conlon, maybe out to the wings, the likes of Matty McDermott. And
it looks like Liam McHenry and Michael Burns are going to come on to the Fermanagh side at the start of the second half. Who do you expect to drop out?
It's hard to know who could drop out, but certainly Liam McHenry will go into the defence there. He played full back most of the year. He was centre out the half back line against Antrim, so he'll go in there maybe to tighten things up in the defence. Michael Burns somewhere in the forward line. He's very good here against Cavan. Actually scored a very very good goal. I think he's been carrying an injury into the game tonight, so he's got pace. So I could possibly see Sean Conlon maybe actually coming out the pitch, and you could see likes of Michael Burns and Matty McDermott going up front, which actually might be a bigger threat in the fact that they can deliver that ball quicker.
Yeah.
And you see the likes of Matty McDermott that's fit to come out and win the ball around the half forward line, whereas Sean was staying further in. So when you play so many men back and you come forward, you can get a kick pass from maybe your half back line or a wee bit further forward into that area just inside the 45 where Matty McDermott won a couple of balls. So I could possibly see Matty and Michael going up front for them two up front, and maybe Sean coming out around the middle.
And before we stop for a well-earned cup of tea at half-time, Down 5 different scores, and they've been pretty impressive, and some key players in there as well, the likes of Jimmy Doran, as you said in commentary. Nathan Rogers becoming more involved. Emmett Rogers very lively when he gets in play. Plenty of threats up there.
Yeah, look, when you're playing against, when you've 13 bodies back, like both teams are doing on occasion. When Fermanagh have 13 bodies back, the movement of the down forwards is probably that bit better than what has been for Fermanagh. So when you've got a number of their smaller, niftier, quicker players in there, the likes of Dorn, Rogers, they're fit to get spot the wee gaps and nip in for scores like they've done. So there's no doubt that they're a big threat there. And look, you'd worry then too with the likes of, we talked about Murdoch pushing up a little bit, especially Cian Cunningham centre half and Tom McCarroll charging through the middle as well. So Fermanagh have got to shore up that centre there, and I suppose the likes of Liam McHenry going in there will do that.
That's the voice of Niall McElroy with us here on Fermanagh GAA TV, coming to you live from Brewster Park for this Ulster GAA Under-20 Tier 2 final between Fermanagh and Down. This broadcast brought to you in association with Smart Gym from Lisnaskea, and we thank them for their contribution to this broadcast here this evening. So, half-time, as I say, in Brewster Park. Fermanagh have 3 points, Down have 5. Don't go too far away. We'll be right back with second half coverage. Welcome back here to Brewster Park for this under-20 Tier 2 final. Half-time refreshments provided there, of course, by Enniskillen Gales and Greg Kelly, the main man there, looking after us, so we appreciate that. As changes, Cal McInnesby, I see the man who got the black card in the first half, looks as if he's one of the players that has come off. Niall, have you noticed?
Yeah, Liam McHenry's got in there and he's starting here left half back. I suppose, look, Cal was on the black card from earlier on, so I suppose they didn't want to take that risk of sending off and going down to 14 players, so Liam McHenry's came in for him.
Right, and young Michael Burns not on the field yet.
No, it looked as if he was just coming on before half time, but they must have pulled that one for now.
Second half underway, great take in the middle of the field there by Senan Carr. Gets the down men moving promptly. Good move through the hands. It goes. This is a super move. Opportunity for a goal. What a score from Nathan Rogers. We talked about him at half time that he was becoming more and more involved in the game and more lively. And that's a super goal straight from the throw in. We'll hopefully get another look at it here. Talk us through it.
The key thing here, and I always say it to you in football nowadays, is moving the ball quickly when there's so many bodies back, and that was a really, really good move, coming off the shoulder of pace, and the man that was in the better position got the ball, and a great finish by Nathan Rogers.
Well, that's the dream start that Darren would have talked about at half time, I'm sure. As Fermanagh come looking for an immediate response. Trailing now 8 points to 3. In possession, in the shape there of Jack Quinlan. Quinlan feeds it forward, an opportunity for the mark to be called there by Matty McDermott.
Again, Jack Quinlan at the heart of that, carried the ball across the pitch and played a lovely kick pass into Matty for a mark, and this is just a bit closer to goal for Matty than his previous kick.
It's an important attempt because Fermanagh need to get back into it. It's curling. Will it curl over? It will indeed. Well, referee has indicated a push, but the ball had gone over the bar.
Yeah, so he's, to show the exact ins and outs of that one, Jet. Now, maybe with
I'll let you.
a rules advisory committee man here beside us about let us know.
I'll let you work that one out, and we'll contemplate it. But anyway, it doesn't go up on the scoreboard. Referee.
It would have been a great response from Fermanagh to the goal, and they really do need to get the next score, because if they don't get another score, it'll be a minimum 6 point game, and that's a tricky one to come back from.
Certainly is. So down in possession with the man who made that super catch at the beginning of the second half, which led to the goal. That's Senan Carr. Touched the ball on the ground there to Ryan Quinn. So the free will go the way of Fermanagh. It'll be brought forward by our referee this evening, Ryan Walsh from Donegal, because it wasn't handed back to Fermanagh. As Louis Donnelly comes forward. Donnelly looks for Conlon, gets it to Conlon, does well, needs support. Conlon lays it off inside to Keelan Fitzpatrick, scored a great point in the first half. The umpires agree with the goalkeeper. That one's gone to the left and gone wide, so a wide and one disallowed as a result of the indiscretion.
Yeah, but it was better actually attacking kick passes there for Fermanagh. There's Sean Conlon's won 2 balls out. We talked about it before half time of him when he won it in close to goals, but he's made the dart out to win 2 short kick passes in there, about 30 metres out, and that's an area where Fermanagh can do a wee bit of damage.
Down get the kick out away again, and are in possession. Mark McSwiggan over there to Donald Scullion. Change going to be made now by Fermanagh. Michael Burns looks as if he's definitely coming on this time. His tracksuit off and ready to go. Gloves going on. As Down retain possession. Fed forward there for Senan Carr. Gives it to Tom McCarroll, but Fermanagh have plenty of numbers there. Turn this one over. Ball tread forward. Not a great ball on that occasion. Ball given away again, and Fermanagh have given it right back to Down. And Senan Carr, he's had a great start this second half, and as I say that, the Down man gives it to Lanty Feely, and Feely gets it over there eventually to Keelan Fitzpatrick. A little bit disjointed at this stage. Down have plenty of numbers back, marshalling the movement there of Sean Conlon inside, so it'll have to be ran through the hands as Jack Quinlan comes forward, as he's done throughout this game, to support his attack.
He doesn't waste the ball, Jack. You know, he'll like you say, we talked about intelligent play. He will threaten and try and get a pass inside of its own, but he'll also keep it simple when he has to.
Lanty Feely, ambitious effort from Lanty with the left foot, goes to the left hand side and goes wide. So the change will be made, and the change on the down team as well. So it's that man Lanty Feely that will make his way off, and he'll be replaced by Michael Burns.
Yeah, Michael's more of an attacking player, and
so Sean Conlon, I would guess, will go out to the middle
well,
of the field.
no, Michael's come in here wing half forward actually. Looks
All
like
right.
he's picking up. No, he's picking up Nathan Rogers actually. So maybe he's running here at half back.
And down make a change as well. Luke Milligan, where number 23 goes off, and he's replaced by number 19,
Yeah,
Luke Quinn,
Luke Quinn.
from Anriach.
Two minor players from last year, Michael Burns and Luke Quinn, coming on for their teams.
Kick out worked well again by Down. And it goes back to the goalkeeper, Niall Rice from the St Peter's Warren Point Club. Two men from that club involved here tonight. Down come forward again. Through the hands it goes. Flicked on by Nathan Rogers, the goal scorer. Back to Cian Cunningham. Cunningham, strong, retains possession, gives it to Rogers. Rogers. Fermanagh have plenty of players behind the ball, so Down will have to recycle and bring it back out. Comes out here to Matthew Murray. Murray to Jamie Dorn. All is a threat when Dorn's in possession. Being followed on this occasion by Sean McCarn. Lays it off there to Donald Scullion. Scullion can be patient with it. Down don't need to force anything. They're the team that are leading 1-5-3. 5 points in it. Now a little bit of pace injected. Back it goes there to Tom McCarl. McCarl lays it off again. Fermanagh working hard to cut down the space. Down still managing to retain possession. Back it comes to Donald Scullion. Scullion twists and turns, looks up, jinks a nice ball inside, picked up by Rogers or by Donald Scullion. Scullion is adjudged to have overcarried on that occasion. Or was it Rogers?
Good play by Fermanagh there in the previous move across. They managed to close up in front of the D, and they did it again and have got the ball back.
Ball flicked forward by Matty McDermott. Early ball from Michael Burns, but well read on that occasion. That's a super bit of defending by the Down rear guard. Seen where the danger was, and it was Mark McSwiggan from Burn. Read the danger.
Very well read. The ball was there to play. When you have a man 1-on-1 inside, you might as well try it in, and he did very well there.
Ball fed forward. Dornan being picked up now by Sean McCarn. He's a shadow now that Cal McAnespy's off. Still going forward is Dorn. Flicks it inside. Scullion goes to ground. Ball still there. The goalkeeper Mulligan gets his toe to it, is about the only way I can describe that. But it breaks favourably and goes out to Keelan Fitzpatrick.
Great pass.
Down to Conlon. Conlon does well, turns his man, looked as if he's been fouled. Referee says play can continue. A strong play by Conlon, gives it there to Louis Donnelly. Still Donnelly going, has he a finish? The answer is no. It's gone to the left and or to the right and gone wide. Third wide of the second half. Fermanagh haven't scored.
Really good move though. Great kick pass by Keelan Fitzpatrick to his Newtown teammate Sean Conlon. Sean Conlon's been really up for this game tonight. You know, he's been on the ball an awful lot, and he played through the onrushing Louis Donnelly, who's unfortunate then with his final kick.
Yeah, it was a good run by Louis Donnelly. Linked the play well, but
it's a powerful man coming through the middle. Yeah,
just was unfortunate with the shot. Ball well held on this occasion by Liam McHenry. McHenry does well. Ball threaded over now towards Caelan Brennan. Brennan gives it down to Michael Burns. Kick pass inside. Well gathered again. That looks like a foul.
Again, that was
Matty McDermott.
Good forward play too. Fermanagh moved the ball and seen the man the better opportunity in the space, and Matty did well to win his free there.
Yeah, twice Michael Burns has got possession, and twice he's kicked it quickly down towards the inside forward.
Yeah, well, look at him and Matty would have played through the years with a number of different teams, and they would know each other well, so they know each other's movement. So when Matty made his move, Michael was right to kick it in, and Fermanagh have won a free here, and hopefully we close the gap.
Keelan Fitzpatrick with the left foot on this occasion. There's an important kick. Fermanagh haven't scored since the 15th minute of the first half, and it was this man, Keelan Fitzpatrick, that registered that score to put Fermanagh 3-2 ahead. Since then, Down have responded with 1-3 without reply. Fitzpatrick floats it in, and the goalkeeper flicks it over the bar. So, important score.
Yeah, and it's always good to see free takers confident hitting frees off both feet. He kicked one obviously from play it was in the first half with his right foot, and then kicked a free with his left foot. We talked about the skill levels of Keelan Fitzpatrick. He played that long diagonal ball over in the far side as well to Sean Conlon, so a talented player.
Fermanagh really need to press up on this kick out, but again, Down have managed to get all their kick outs away short in this game, and possession's king.
Of course, yeah, when a team that can build the ball well through the hands, it's always danger to let them have the ball.
Strong play again from Cian Cunningham, lays it off to McCarroll. It's a very strong diamond that they have around there. Cian Cunningham, Tom McCarroll, Senan Carr, Jamie Dorn, very prominent players.
Yeah, you know that they're obviously involved in last year's team as well, and like I say, with the Ulster medals in their back pocket, so they've been there and done it, I suppose. And you can see even their physicality, they're big, strong men that have obviously worked in that area of their game as well. Ball
in the hands of Nathan Rogers, the goal scorer. The crucial goal, the only goal of the game, came in the first minute of this second half. Set up by this man here, Senan Carr, gets it back again. Carr striding inside, still Carr goes, this is brilliant. Has he a finish? What a save from Mulligan. Super save from Mulligan, but what a run by Senan Carr. He has grown and grown into this game, and he is a masterful player.
I get through there probably too easily, but it was a brilliant run. Senan Carr has been one of the top performers for down in the Ulster Championship, and he's been a real threat here tonight, and he'll be disappointed that he didn't get a goal out of that, but what a good stop by Shea Mulligan.
Man with a super engine is Jack Quinlan, gives it down, gives it forward. Fermanagh retain possession. Matty McDermott does well, lays it off now to Keelan Brennan. Brennan flicks it forward to Dermot Owens. Owens has been quiet in this game so far, forces that one inside. Will it break favourably for Matty McDermott? The answer is no. Plenty of red and black jerseys there. And going back and tidying up matters is Dan Rafferty for the Moore men. The game's opening up considerably. The ball fired long. It's 2 against 2 up there. As that man Jamie Dornan up against Sean McCarn. Dornan will try to use his pace. Still Dornan comes. Oh, well defended by McCarn again. He's been really, really good. Has Sean McCarn got a wee bit of luck there, but you take your luck when it comes.
Yeah, but for a big man, he's very pacey. You know, Jamie Dornan when he goes at you, you know, very, very quick player, but Sean McCarn's did a really, really good job with him since he's been in full forward, because there's only 2-on-2 in there, but yeah. McCarn did well.
It looked dangerous. Oh, that ball has been kicked away. It's a poor ball on that occasion. Not sure who it was that distributed it, but it's gone out over the sideline. Keelan Fitzpatrick, I think it was, that kicked that one away. Fermanagh need a bit more composure in attack. They can work their way back into this game. This time it's been turned over by Cian O'Brien. Ball fed forward. An opportunity there now for Jimmy McCaffrey. McCaffrey goes to ground. Looks as if he was entitled to a free on that occasion. In fact, it's Matty McDermott. And eventually the referee is going to throw it up. It's hard to get a free out there.
It definitely is. We did say from the start that he was letting the game go. But, you know, there's times when the free has to be blown. And I thought Matty McDermott should have a free there. In fact, I thought he should have had one in the last attack too, just inside the 45. He's worked really hard tonight, Matty McDermott, and he's a real threat in there.
Yeah, he has a couple of years yet left at this age, of course. The ball is flicked forward. Michael Burns is first to it. Burns shows that pace that he has. Still Burns goes along the sideline. Will it be palmed in the net? It is palmed in the net. It's a goal for Fermanagh, and it's big Charlotte Flanagan, I think, that was on the end of it. He's looking back nervously at the referee and the umpires, but that's a goal. It came from Michael Burns. Brilliant penetrating run along the sideline. Looked up, and there was big Charlotte Flanagan, the Derry Gonley man, to put it in the back of the net.
Just shows you, we talked about the pace on the downside here, but that burst of pace from Michael Burns there, got him past a number of down defenders, and he put the ball across, and big Jarlath came in and put it in the back of the net. It's brought Fermanagh right back into this game here.
Game on here on Fermanagh GAA TV. 1-4 plays 1-5. The referee having a word with one of the down players. It sets it up for a really exciting last 15 minutes here on Fermanagh GAA TV. This broadcast been brought to you in partnership with Jimax from Listen Ski. Down in possession. Ball fed inside, an opportunity for Dornan, is it? Flicks it in, goalkeeper watches it. So Fermanagh managed to retrieve that situation. Come forward again. Should have said smart Jim, of course, in Listen Ski. been corrected. Apologies. We thank them for their support for this broadcast. Coming to you live from Brewster Park. 1 point between the sides. 1-5 plays 1-4. We have played 14 and a half minutes in this second half. Fermanagh are in possession. Ball in the hands of Dermot Owens. Owens going forward. Is there a finish in Dermot? Flicks it inside. Not a good ball again from Dermot Owens. He's had a tough evening.
He probably should have took his own score there. He's probably been a bit unselfish there. He should have won ahead. The point was on, and he probably maybe thought the goal was coming through with Liam McHenry, but the pass was just behind him.
Ball in the hands now of Nathan Rogers. Rogers flicks it over the far side of the field. Down. Just take the sting out of things. We'll build patiently. Ball in the hands of Tom McCarl. McCarl does well. Cuts inside. Him and Senna Carr have been very good in this second half. Still going forward is Tom McCarl. Fermanagh have everybody bar one player behind the ball. They're working extremely hard. The fitness levels are excellent. As that ball goes cross field, did it come off a down man or a Fermanagh man?
It's a Fermanagh.
Well, I'm not sure what way that flag. I thought that myself, that it might have came off a Fermanagh man.
Okay.
Maybe not. Yeah, Jamie Dornan is the man that is going to pick up the football and take this line ball. Gives it short, gets it back. Down, lead by a point. Dornan lays it off to the goal scorer. That's Rogers. Not the best ball by Rogers, and now Dermot Owens, if he can get his hands on this one. There's a break on for Fermanagh. Owens has pace himself, looks up, spreads a good ball to Conlon. Conlon will take the mark. I think that's an intelligent move. I know it was 2 against 2 in there, but I think if Fermanagh can pop this one over the bar and get it level, and good leadership from their captain. Here he goes. Conlon kicks it and kicks it wide. Oh dear. That's a disappointing miss for Sean Conlon.
Looked a real threatening move there, but I do think Down would have got the man back in time if Sean had decided to take him on, but he'd be disappointed with that one.
So a change on the Down team. Ronan Kelly, wearing number 15, who was scheduled to start, comes on in place of Emmett Rogers from Breda, the man who got a point in this in the first half. And
another couple of big men. There's another big man coming in here.
Number 18 is Tom Gilroy from Attycall, and he is going to replace Ryan Quinn. So changes afoot for the Down men.
Michael Burns looks as if he's pushed a bit further into the forward lane there. He's over in the left corner at the minute.
Short kick out again, but again it's Down. You have to give the Down goalkeeper Niall Rice loads of credit for his kick-outs.
Yeah, he's confident. He's not afraid to find the man with a short one.
They have a needle at a number of times, but he's done really well. As Senan Carr comes forward. Ball in the hands now of Tom McCarl. McCarl looks up, threads the ball over the far side of the field. Fermanagh have retreated. Everybody bar 2 players behind the ball. Back it goes to Cian Cunningham. Cunningham looks up. Not a good ball by Cunningham. Ball given away to Cian O'Brien. O'Brien looks up. Long ball. Poor ball by Cian O'Brien. Again, rushed it. No need to rush it.
No, when they have an extra man back, you have to be very careful.
Yeah.
If it's 2v2, definitely put it up to them, let them fight for it. But when there's a spare man there, you always play at the risk of giving it away.
Ball handed back to the Mourne men and Ronan Kelly. We look at the watch. It says 18 minutes played. 1 point game here. Ball goes, the Down man goes to ground, being closed down. Dermot Owens contesting it. Will he get his hands on it? He will, by the looks of things, and does well. Now he's going to run it. Here's Louis Donnelly with him. There's an opportunity for Fermanagh. Donnelly, can he flick it forward? Oh, it's well blocked. It's a brilliant piece of defending. The defender read it really, really well. That's that man, Mark McSwiggan again.
That's
brave the second one.
Brave. Yeah. He was going to go for it. He backed in, and he's very, very brave to come out again. But both teams are making a lot of mistakes over the last number of minutes.
Well, it's entertaining fair here.
Yeah, it's up and down, which is always good to watch.
Both sets of spectators on the edge of their seats as this one comes down to the last 10 to 11 minutes of the game. Down, lead by 1. Mark McSwiggan turned over that ball a moment ago, gets it back again in possession over the far side of the field. Down, haven't scored since Nathan Rogers got that goal in the first minute of this second half. Their only score of the half. We've played 19 minutes now, 18 minutes since their last score. They're in possession with Ronan Kelly. Kelly, 45 metres out from the Burn Club. Kelly steadies down, lays it off. Back inside it comes. Down, building patiently over on the far side of the field. Back it goes to Kelly. That's an ambitious effort from that sort of position. Doesn't go anywhere close to the target at all. And the green jerseys gather possession. And it's that man again, Jack Quinlan.
Yeah.
He has been absolutely superb for Fermanagh.
The right place at the right time again.
Now, can Fermanagh build? Can they get that equalising score? Coming out with is Sean McCarn. Left it behind him for a moment. Gathers it again. Back it goes to Fitzpatrick. Cian O'Brien. O'Brien threads the ball over the far side of the field. McHenry coming forward with it for Fermanagh. They are trailed by a point. We have exactly 10 minutes left in this under 20 Tier 2 final. We're playing, of course, for the... Well, I'm just following the play at the moment there as the ball is in the hands of Matty McDermott. McDermott's shot goes in. He's looking for a 45. It's gone to the right and gone wide. The umpire indicates that it has gone wide and the referee concurs. Of course, it's the Leo Murphy Cup final. Leo Murphy, a great down stalwart of the 60s.
Yeah, look, that was worth an effort from Matty McDermott. Just tailed wide of the post. But this game is still very much here for the taking for either team. Fermanagh definitely looks a threat when they're going forward. So there's going to be opportunities for both teams in the next number of minutes here.
The winners, of course, will play Mayo in the Tier 2 All-Ireland semi-final. Mayo beat Leitrim on Saturday in Mohill. So the winners will play Mayo. Be another game and another part of the development curve for one of these two teams. Will it be Down? Will it be Fermanagh? At the minute, it's the men from the Mourne who lead by a point. Ball threaded inside. Will there be a mark called? There will. But electing to play on there was the corner forward. That was Donald Scullion. Back inside it goes to Dornan. Dornan fancies this one. Still Dornan. Has he a finish on him? Dornan's shot goes in, but it's gone to the left and gone wide. Well, again, a bit like Keelan Fitzpatrick when he got the ball in the first half. There was only one thing in his mind. Again, it was the same with Jimmy Dornan there.
Yeah, look, he's a classy looking player there. The way he's fit ride a couple of them Fermanagh tackles and the way he bounced to get himself a wee bit of space. Both teams will be disappointed with their finishing over the last number of minutes. They're both able to get opportunities here, but they're both just shooting a number of bad wides.
Well, we've only had 3 scores in the second half as Michael Burns does really well, gathers possession there for his side. Ball flicked forward now. Bit of space for Cian O'Brien. O'Brien looks up. Will he take on his man? Will he steady down and recycle? He steadies down and recycles. Gives it back there to Sean McCarn. McCarn spreads the play out over the far side of the field. You're watching this under 20 Tier 2 final coming to you live on Fermanagh GAA TV from Brewster Park. It's in the melting pot. The ball is in the hands of Matty McDermott. Of course, his father Shane 20 years ago guided Fermanagh to the All-Ireland semi-final when they were beat by Mayo. That ball goes out over the sideline. It's a line ball to Down. Of course, the winners of this will play Mayo in an All-Ireland semi-final. Will it be history repeated for the Fermanagh men, or will it be the men from the Mourne? Well, we'll know pretty soon as another change is made on the Down side. Number 13, Donald Scullion, has made way. I think that's 4 of the forwards gone. Ryan Quinn, Nathan Rogers, Donald Scullion and Ronan Kelly all have left the Down team. Didn't see who came on, but we'll pick up on that in a moment.
Number 20, Cormac O'Reilly.
Cormac O'Reilly is on the field of play from the Kilcoo club. Ball fed inside. Down. Retain possession. Going forward there is Ronan Kelly. Gives it back there. Opportunity there for Cormac O'Reilly. His shot goes in. His shot goes over the bar. Not a bad introduction.
Yeah, first touch of the ball. It was a good move actually. He drew the Fermanagh player towards him and flicked it out to Cormac O'Reilly with his first kick and a very good point. Yeah,
super score. We get another look at it here. It's O'Reilly steadied down onto the left foot, pops it over the bar. 2-point advantage.
Just about crept inside the post there.
Yeah. First score since the goal that they got in the first minute.
That could be an important score here as Roy Joe Duffy comes in.
Yeah, number 19. Roy Joe Duffy replaces Cian O'Brien. Gary Conley man comes onto the field of play with 7 minutes or 6 minutes left. Down have dropped. Well, I'm surprised that the keeper didn't go short on that occasion. Maybe it'll work out. It does work out. Jeremy Owens delivers it long again. Ball now in the hands of Michael Burns. Oh, Burns slipped on the surface. There'll be a dew on the pitch at this stage, and unfortunate for Burns, slipped at the crucial time, and that ball has been turned over and down. Now come again. Ball goes close to the sideline. That'll be a Fermanagh ball.
Very good committed defending there by Adam Callahan. Fermanagh's working very hard here.
Yeah, Adam Callahan done really, really well. Watched it all the way. 2 points between the sides. Jack Quinlan spreads the play. Route 1, in it goes around the danger area, up the go for it, breaks favourably here on this occasion to Keelan Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick steadies down, has to lay it back out again. It comes to Louis Donnelly. Composure is what's needed from Fermanagh. Liam McHenry in possession, feeds it forward. Not the best ball in the world, picked up by Matty McDermott. McDermott does well, little bit far out to get the shot away. Instead, recycles it, gets it back out to Jack Quinlan. Quinlan spreads the play, gets it over here to Jamie McCaffrey. McCaffrey from the Newton Butler Club, 45 metres out, down of everybody behind the ball. The ball is in the hands of Michael Burns. Burns, ambitious ball inside, well picked up on that occasion. Is there a shot on for Roy Joe Duffy? The answer is no. Back it goes there to Dermot Owens. Owens gives it back down the sideline. Fermanagh have to filter it back out. Ball comes into the hands of Keelan Fitzpatrick. Turned on to the right, but shot with the left, and it goes to the right hand side and goes wide. Number 5 for Fermanagh in this second half alone, 8 in total.
Yeah, look, it was a good move again, patient move. Keelan Fitzpatrick sold the dummy very well, and it was worth an effort on his left, and just dragged it at the right post.
Well, the watch says that we have 4 minutes left in this game. Down, played. Finished 4th in Group A, played 4, 1-1, lost 2 and drew 1. Finished on 4 points behind Tyrone, Derry and Monaghan. They beat Antrim 5-8 to 1-6. They were beat by Monaghan 112 to 13 points. They drew with Tyrone, who play in the Ulster final, of course, on Wednesday night. And then, of course, they lost to Derry 214 to 19. They are in control of this game. They lead by 2 points. And we have 4 minutes left. Fermanagh. Probe. Substitute warming up down below is Shea Deasley from the Ederney Club. Fermanagh in possession with Keelan Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick lays it back to Jack Quinlan. Quinlan spreads the play. Over here now it goes. Well, 3 players left for one another. Down of every behind the 45, bar 1 player. They're not interested in pressing out as that ball slips out of the hands of Michael Burns. Burns does well, needs support, gets it there from Sean McCarn. McCarn recycles it back. It comes to Jamie McCaffrey. Oh, strong hit on McCaffrey, and he's been turned over. And now down of the chance to counter, but that ball has been kicked out over the sideline. Not a good ball by Dan Rafferty at all, and Fermanagh come again. Well, the tension's building.
A lot of tired players out there too. That was a tired kick out by the down defence. So,
well, one
could be opportunities in here.
Yeah, one man that mightn't be
Good
so
pass.
tired. Brilliant pass. Surely a score on this occasion from Keelan Fitzpatrick. Ball goes in. Oh, it's gone to the right and gone wide. Another wide by Fermanagh, and really Keelan Fitzpatrick had time to steady down. He had time to look at the post. He didn't do either.
No, and he found a really, really good position. It was very good movement and a great pass in. It was same again, just pulled it at the right post with the left foot.
Substitution comes on. That is number 22, Shea Deasley from Ederney. He joins Louis Donnelly and Sean McCarn from the Ederney Club on the pitch. And coming off is Jamie McCaffrey, a man who's worked really, really hard throughout the game. So, what are we left with? 2 minutes plus whatever the referee adds on additional time. This is probably the first long kick that Down have had to make in this game. Ball goes to ground. A crucial hand went in there from Tom Gilroy for Down, and he has turned the ball over, and now Down on the counter with Dornan. This is the score that could finalise it. Ronan Kelly going, what a tackle from McHenry, super tackle, and back there is Sean McCarn, end to end.
Very good second half from Liam McHenry. He's come in, fresh pair come in there, and he's had a massive impact, and that was crucial. He got that there because that could have very well ended up in a down goal.
Showed terrific pace as Louis Donnelly tries to come forward. Down put on the tackles. Donnelly gets it back again. Tired players, tired bodies, tired minds, but Fermanagh need a score. The trail by 2. Dermot Owens coming forward with it. Still Owens comes forward, lays it back. In fact, it was the substitution, Rory Joe Duffy. Back inside it comes to Sean McCarn. He was defending a moment ago. Now he's pressing forward. Ball in the hands of Jack Quinlan. Quinlan steadies down, surveys his options, gets it back. Still Quinlan. Back it goes to McHenry. McHenry. Crossfield to Louis Donnelly. Louis Donnelly lays it off. Down every bar, one player behind the ball. Ball in the hands of Matty McDermott. McDermott solos the ball. What do Fermanagh do? Do they try and go long with it at this stage?
There's plenty of time for a couple of scores here. You'll just be patient. They get an opening. They did create a number of good chances here already in the last few minutes, so there'll be more chances.
Here comes Michael Burns using that pace again that we seen earlier on for the goal. Still Burns goes. Brilliant run from Burns. Can he finish? That's a wonderful effort and a brilliant score from Michael Burns. He soloed with the right and topped it over with the left. As good a score as you'll see anywhere. Super score. 3 minutes to play of additional time to be added. Look at that score from Michael Burns. What a run.
A massive second half for Fermanagh Michael's had, and that gives them an opportunity here. There's plenty of time. There's 3 minutes. There'll be opportunities here again.
We could be going to extra time here on Fermanagh GAA TV.
This kick out to get away short. Fermanagh's pushing up on it here.
Well, the referee is telling the two players to get up. There were a bit of a schmozzle there. Up it goes. Fermanagh winning with McHenry. Now's the chance. Build it patiently. Has to be the name of the game. Morris McLaughlin and Aidan McElroy. Hands on head down below us. Not sure what to look at or what to think. Fermanagh need a score to level it. The ball is in the hands of Louis Donnelly. Donnelly threads it over here now to Dermot Owens. Owens, 45 metres out. Looks up. Plays it over the far side of the field. The watch says we've played 60 and a half minutes. Fermanagh have 2.5 minutes to build a score. Ball threaded down over the far side. Fermanagh still in possession. No pot shots is what I would be saying at this stage.
Patience,
build the play, work it to the score, get it to the shooting zone. Dermot Owens is the man with it. Owens lays it off to Burns. Got that magnificent point a moment ago. Does he fancy it? No. Turns back out, re-seconds it, gives it to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick edging closer. Ball in the hands of Matty McDermott. McDermott looks up. Opportunity. Still McDermott. Maybe he fancies it. Still in possession. McDermott still going. Lays it off over the far side. McHenry, I think it is. That's a pot shot, I would suggest. In it goes. Has it been kept in play? The answer is no. And really, that was not the time to be taking a shot from that sort of angle.
No, it probably wasn't known. And like I say, there's definitely gaps created there. And Fermanagh play the ball back and across, they could have got another gap there. But look, there's still time. There's a minute and a half. If they can push up on this kick out here and win possession, there's still time for another score.
Well, they need to win possession. That's the key. They need to man here and see can they win this possession. The keeper goes short again. Conlon goes for it. There was a pick to the ground. Referee says no. Conlon puts on the tackles. Down managed to retain possession. And then the ball is in the hands now of Tom Gilroy. Gilroy for Down. Coming forward is Dornan. Dornan, brilliant run by Jamie Dornan again. Still Dornan goes. Is there a finish in Dornan? Ambitious effort from Dornan. In it goes, and the ball has gone to the left and gone wide. And now Fermanagh have one more chance, I would suggest. We have half a minute left, and the ball, there's 2 footballs on the pitch. Well, that one's been kicked off at this stage, and now can Fermanagh get this away short? Surely the short is on. Surely it has to go to Adam Callahan. He's screaming for the ball. Well, are Down going to push up?
The referee's booking a man here, which is giving them time to push up.
Well, I think that was for bringing the ball onto the field of play. So, but surely Callahan is where the ball has to go. Yeah, this is it. Last chance saloon for Fermanagh. They have 20 seconds to build a score, plus whatever bit of time the referee adds on. They need to be composed. Ball is in the hands there of Roy Joe Duffy. Duffy lays it off to Louis Donnelly. Donnelly in possession. Still Donnelly. Lays it off to McHenry. McHenry in possession. Referee looks to the watch. Opportunity now for Dermot Owens. Still Owens goes. Owens flicks it forward, but the ball has been given away, and that should be that. And Down come on the counter again, and it's Cian Cunningham in possession for the Moore men. They will try and run down the clock. The ball is spread out there towards Tom Gilroy. Back inside it goes. Now they've men over. Surely they're going to end with a score. Fresh legs, fresh substitutes. Here's one of them. That's the man, Cormac O'Reilly. Got a point a moment ago with the left foot. This could seal it. Oh, he's put it to the left and gone wide. But I don't really think Fermanagh will get another opportunity. The referee, Ryan Walsh, looks at his watch, and I would say when this kick out is taken by Shane Mulligan, he will sound the final whistle, and that he's allowed play to continue. Well, we have 1 minute over the allotted time, and Fermanagh have the opportunity to come forward. Ball in the hands there of Shea Deasley. Back it comes. Fermanagh need a score and they need it very quickly. Ball in the hands of Dermot Owens. Owens, surely this one has to go in. McGanry, surely he'll go for it from distance. Still McGanry lays it off. Opportunity for Owens has gone to the right hand side and gone wide, and that really is that on this occasion. That's the 7th wide Fermanagh have hit in the second half. You can bring that to a total of 10. Down at hit 5, and Down are going to win this Leo Murphy Cup final, the under 20 Ulster under 20 Tier 2 final, sponsored by EirGrid. And when the ball is kicked out, the referee will call for the ball, and it'll all be over, and the Mourne men will make it back up the road with the Leo Murphy Cup. And well, it was a really, really entertaining game. Fermanagh will rue some of them missed chances in the second half. 7 wides probably tells the tale in that second half.
Yeah, look, Fermanagh's going to be very disappointed there. They had more than enough opportunities to win the game, but just lacked that wee bit of composure with the final shot. Look at that scoreline, 1-6 to 1-5. If you weren't at the game, you'd think poor contest, low scoring, but it was a very, very exciting game. Lots and lots of great play, lots of great attacking play, lots of pace in the game, great movement, support play. But just the final shot for both teams actually in the second half, sure let themselves down. Down got up this end, had a number of misses, but Fermanagh will definitely be kicking themselves with the wides that they had in that second half.
Well, it wasn't for the want of effort they put in. Both teams put in a huge effort. Fermanagh stuck at it, got the goal that gave them hope when Jarlath Flanagan netted in the 15th minute of the second half. But only one score apiece after that. Cormac Riley put the Down men 2 in front, and then Michael Burns with that super score in the 30th minute. But Fermanagh had chances and they didn't take them in those last 4, 5, 6 minutes.
Yeah, look, there's great pace to the Fermanagh attack there at times in the second half. They worked a number of openings, great movement by the attacking play, and they're probably more patient than they were in the first half at times, because they brought the ball forward and created a number of opportunities. They just looked back on their shooting, just let them down. I wouldn't even say there's the odd time it was outside maybe the scoring zone, but there's definitely times in front of the post that they missed opportunities that this really shouldn't be missing, and look, it's cost them in the end up. Yeah,
look, there was some terrific performances there. McHenry came on in the second half, Sean McCarn throughout. Shane Mulligan deserves a notable mention as well, done really well.
Michael Burns coming on in the second half.
Burns, yeah.
Matty McDermott showed for the ball really well.
Jack Quinlan probably maybe the man of the match from a Fermanagh perspective anyway.
Yeah, there's a number of Dermot Owens came into the game there in the second half too, with his pace going forward. There's a number of very good performances there. They left everything out there. They give their all. They worked so hard even at the end there. There's a lot of tired bodies out there, but they kept going. Even when it looked as if Down were pushing forward for the score that would win it for them. Fermanagh kept battling and they went again. So there's a lot of heart in that Fermanagh performance, but just we felt for them they deserve more out of that game.
Yeah, well, Kieran McLaughlin, the Ulster GAA president, will now perform the.
And remember that your senior squad needs to be backed up by players from this squad, so you've got to take that opportunity and continue your development. Down now go on to represent us in the semi-finals against Mayo, and we wish them all the best. I want to thank our referee, Ryan Walsh, and his team. Ryan's an up-and-coming referee, and we used that opportunity tonight for himself, so it's a great learning curve for him as well. Our sponsors, EirGrid, we thank them for their contribution to our sports. And without further ado, it's my honour to hand this cup over to Ryan Murdoch, the captain of the Down team.
Hand it over there to Finn Murdoch. And Murdoch will now, from the Rostraver Club, will say a few words.
I'll say it for him. It's Finn Murdoch. All right, thank you.
Thanks very much. I want to say thanks to Fermanagh. Very good battle. Probably if they took a few more scores, it could have been them up here today. I want to thank the boys down there. Put a lot of hard work in from December, January time. It's not gone unnoticed. And the boys here on the line, Neil, Paul, Liam, Stevie, Morty, Conor Rodge, all the men have been out probably nearly every night of the week with us. So I just want to say a big thank you to them. The kit men too, Waddy, Ronnie, Stevie, Aidan. They put a lot of hard yards in with us and the seniors, so it doesn't go unmissed. And the parents just come down to support us today. Thanks very much.
See you in Mayo. Good lad. Well done again, Finn.
We are happy happy young man there, Finn Murdoch, takes the Leo Murphy Cup down the steps here in Brewster Park, and they will go on now to an All-Ireland semi-final. It's a good concept, this Tier 2 competition.
It definitely is, and look, I think that the fact that you see Mayo coming out of Connacht, see Down coming out of Ulster, I suppose, two of the famed counties over the years, teams with All-Ireland senior titles behind them, and they've treated this competition with respect, which probably needed at the beginning of it from the outset here. So that'll be a decent semi-final between those two, and I think the fact that both those teams have showed the competition the respect will mean that it can grow in years to come to be a good competition, because look, only one team can win each of the provincial championships, and it gives some of the other counties maybe not necessarily Down in Mayo, but other counties in the next number of years a chance to compete for silverware. Like, that was a great battle out there tonight from Fermanagh. Their season could very well have ended after the Cavan group stage match. They've got a really competitive Ulster final here now too that'll hopefully stand to those players. A good experience for them, hopefully a learning experience from them that they can bring in. Some of them will be back again next year, some of them will go on to represent Fermanagh at senior level, and hopefully games like tonight will stand to them.
And one key player that was missing was Conor O'Hanlon, of course. A big loss to that Fermanagh team tonight.
You'd be pretty sure he'd have made the difference there. In a number of the games previously, he was a good performer. He's a very good young player. Again, he can go back in next year and have it. Look, he was very unfortunate. He got injured in the Cavan game, and that ruled him out of the Tier 2 competition. But look, hopefully he'll have an opportunity next year to go at it again at Ulster level. Both first of all initially in the A competition, see how Fermanagh get on there, because look, every year is a new year, and like say the experience of the likes of tonight can hopefully maybe stand for those Fermanagh players that return next year in the Ulster Championship.
Winners and losers. We've seen the joyous scenes of the Down players celebrating, and we see the Fermanagh players in the huddle with their manager Maurice McLaughlin, and that'll be his final words to them for this year and all the efforts that they put in.
There's another important player in the huddle as well who was unfortunate to miss out, Oisin Swift, another Everton player who would have added greatly to this team, and again he'll return next year as well to get his opportunity.
Well, all over. Disappointment ultimately for Fermanagh, but heartiest congratulations go to the Down Under 20 team. They have travelled to Brewster Park here this evening, and they have won the Leo Murphy Cup, and they will bring that back up the road and of course go into an All-Ireland semi-final against Mayo in probably next week. I would say those semi-finals will be played. Niall, thanks very much for your contribution. Hope you enjoyed it.
You did, yeah, just the result didn't go our way.
Yeah, well, that's sport. You lose more than you win, I think.
That's true.
Yeah. So thanks to Niall McElroy for his contribution. Thanks to Phil Flanagan for all his work in the background in producing this broadcast. And thanks very much to our broadcast sponsors this evening. That's Smart Gym from Listen Ski. We thank them for their contribution. Without it, we would not be able to bring you such production. So thanks very much to Smart Gym in Listen Ski. So from Niall and myself, on an evening when the Mourne men have won the Leo Murphy Cup on a final score of 1-6 to 1-5. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast, and until we talk again in the future, it's long go foil.